What's up, gamers? We're back with another WWE Immortals video, and recently I've really gotten into playing silver characters, and honestly, I've completely ignored them for the longest time. I recently went and played Bonus Battle 6, and I really struggled, and I started playing my silver characters, and it was a lot of fun. So on the show with me right now is Jeremy, who's got a channel called TheSharkPlays. Say what's up, Jeremy.
How's it going, guys?
He has been helping me out, and we've been doing live streams. We did the most awesome live stream last night where people were calling in on Skype. It was like a radio show. We had people call in from the Philippines and Canada, everywhere, right?
Yeah, I was literally like your assistant or your secretary.
It was fun. What we're going to go through is just the silver characters, and frankly, there are some of them that I really haven't played. And I'm sure there's some that you've played, and yet you have some favorites too. And we're just going to go through some tricks because I know a lot of newer players sometimes only have access to silver cards. Or for like you and I, it's just like hidden gold. You know what I mean? It's like, I've never played these characters. Oh, they're awesome. There's some really cool tricks with them, isn't there?
You even heard what I said. I'm saving up about 1 million credits now just to open up for a full video on silver packs just to get them all maxed out now.
Let's go through the first one right here. We've got Pantheon Beak E, and I'll just straight up say this right here, right now. I know absolutely nothing about this guy, but I know he's got some interesting shenanigans with his Blessing of Strength. What do you know about him, Shark?
He's got the Blessing of Strength, which is when he uses Signature 1, he grants a buff to his teammates, increasing their damage by 33% for 10 seconds.
I've seen people exploit that to have, like, insane, like, 300,000 damage or something. I think that's the only purpose of that card, is to have some ridiculous finisher damage or something like that. I haven't really known anybody that plays him. I've never played him, never had to, and his finisher is hysterical.
Yeah, now that I think about it, though, he could actually be a pretty good support card as well as a healer, if you think about it, because Signature 1's with the battle gear and then increases the damage for all teammates when you tag them back in.
Yeah, that would be useful as a healer. Health looks high, too, huh?
Yeah, I'll actually try that later when I get them done.
Let's go on to Lunar Guardian, Brie Bella, and I'm just gonna, I don't play her as well. I just don't play her. I know that she's got the damage thing. When you play against her, you kind of have to watch that.
I actually never saw her passive, and it's the only one that's actually timed. PM to 7 a.m. when Brie tags in, she gains a shield, reduces damage taken by 50%. So only play her during the day.
Yeah, that's too situational for me. Yeah. Okay, we'll go to Brock. Now, Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. I do not have a lot of this card, and I pretty much ignored him because I did not like his Bestial Rage or whatever. But you seem to like him a lot. We were talking earlier, and you like this guy.
Yeah, 4 more levels I haven't maxed out. Whenever I'm in Silver, I do use Bestial Rage a lot.
Okay.
It's like, I've never used those ones where it increases the damage, but with Brock, it's amazing. Other ones are just bad, but Brock, Bestial Rage does a lot.
Okay, and so like I only have it about halfway leveled, and it looks like the multiplier is 1.2. What does it get when it's maxed out? Like 1.4, 1.3?
1.33.
Okay, so I can see that being useful. My opinion on the second specials has been that if it doesn't kill the opponent or pacitate them drastically, why would I want to use it when I could use 2 first specials or just wait a longer and do a third special? I do like Pages, but all those other characters, or the Twins Dance or the Rock second special, but I might have to check that out later.
Yeah, Bestial Rage definitely worth it, I guess, in my mind.
Okay. Back Alley Brawler, Dean Ambrose. Now, this is a very rare card, right? I mean, there's really the only way to get him is either pay $5 for him, or he's one of the rarer silver cards. You can only get him out of silver packs. Blind opened, how many packs, and he didn't get it?
I think 30 or something like that, and I'm opening 1 million credits worth, so I just need 4 of them, and hopefully my luck's good on that.
Okay, and I've got him Legendary 3, so that means I've opened up 4 of them, and I haven't opened up a lot of packs, because pretty much the only silver packs I open is when I go through the challenges, so I get like 3 for each event. But he is ultra rare, as far as silvers go, and his passive is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. That's whenever this thing guys, I'm not even bothering with him if he's that high of a level, I'm just hitting the signature.
Yeah, you definitely, if you come up against him, you want to just use signature moves on him, because attacking him, it's half damage. And he's probably one of the characters that I wish I had maxed out that I don't have maxed out currently.
Yeah,
Uh,
same here.
but there's no way of farming him. You just have to randomly get him. And I'm not going to buy silver packs, when I could be buying gold lockers or other things.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll definitely do a video on drop rate for him within a million credits worth of cards.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know what the drop rate is. I bet you it's like that 2.5% area where some of the other gold cards that are rare. All
Yeah.
right. Soldier John Cena.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, the only thing I could say about him, bonus battle 6 and 7, if you come across this guy, he's a beast.
Yeah, I know.
They have him so pumped up. I don't think the playable silver card reflects how awesome he is in in the story mode. You know what I mean? He just wrecks me.
It makes him look like a red character in the silver mode, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah, five knuckle shuffle. Even if you block it, it just wipes you out. I mean, he's really, really challenging. Have you played him much as silver?
not too much. I use him as more or less a side card, but I have him at Prestige 5, level 40.
Okay.
So if I do get 2 more of him, I'm probably gonna just test him out more.
Anyways, Solar Assassin Nikki Bella, and I actually think her ability hurts her more than it helps her because when she taps in and then that burning damage, it just builds my adrenaline and then I kill her.
Yeah.
This is like not a good card for me. I don't know what you think about this card, but it's like I look forward to playing against her because she helps me because the damage over time just builds my adrenaline and then I kill her.
The only thing really good about her is her second signature,
Yes, it is good.
Dagger Barrage.
We both have favorable opinions of this. Banshee Knight Page is my favorite silver character, and I know you think highly of her. There
Yeah.
are so many reasons why I love her. Banshee Rage right here drains their adrenaline. That is amazing. Very useful almost always. And then her second ability, Dark Throne, where she gains health. It's the only way that I could have beat bonus battles, but that definitely saved her. And she does high damage, high health, and she's got the tap, 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 no swipe, and she's got the stun lock with the scream. I just love this card. If you're just getting into this game and you're thinking about what silver character you want to develop, I think the reason why it's important to talk about silver cards is the nightmare mode and the challenges. You have to have a good roster of silver characters. And this is one that I would highly recommend right here.
Definitely arguably the best card in the game for silvers.
For silver, yeah, definitely up there. All right, let's go on to Sheamus. Sheamus really has anything special or any special tricks to him. It's just that he does a lot of damage. I mean, for a silver card, to do almost 30 damage on his third special. His second special does a ton of damage. He's just beefy, and he does a high amount of damage. You can put the Celtic Cross on him, and he's good to go. He was actually... Paige replaced him. He was in my main roster, but I replaced Paige with him.
Yeah, I never use Sheamus bronze nor silver.
Now this card right here, Stephanie McMahon, is probably the most interesting card in the game. Her special ability is, where they can get like 100% more damage even on specials. It is crazy. As long as she doesn't die, their eyes glow. I mean, have you used this much? I mean, it's just like a really cool card.
I love the card because of the damage thing, but I'm frankly not wanting to boost her due to the fact that all I have to do is hit a signature and then have her get hit a little bit and tag her out right away. The damage boost.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, the favorite thing I have about this card is her second special. I just say make it rain every time I do it. $1 billion smack. I'm like, make it rain! I say it every time. So for entertainment value, I get a lot out of this card. Eyes glowing and make it rain.
Your thing that you do, the make it rain.
Yeah.
You use second signature for the mad scientist Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Every single time I use Bray Wyatt and I hit the screen, I say clear.
Let's go to Stone Cold Icebound Watcher. And I hate the way this guy looks, but I understand that he has like the highest health and he has a way of gaining life when his health drops low enough. So this guy is a really good healer. Like you put him with the heal card. I prefer using Deadman Undertaker over him, but a lot of people have been using this card.
Yeah, Blind likes it. Apparently you don't. One thing you guys do not have in common.
To me, this is just like an alternate to Deadman Undertaker, which we're going to get to shortly. I think we both agree on the Deadman Undertaker as being amazing. Okay,
Best probably, yeah.
yeah. Stonewatcher The Rock is probably my best striker as far as damage, and his third special does a lot. I'm annoyed with his People's Eyebrow #2 because it does nothing at all. It is completely useless. And his Electrifying Tactics, it's okay. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to last that long, but his just damage is really high. He was just my main striker for a long time, really beefy. Do you use The Rock much?
I use them whenever I need like a filler or I need a healer. Usually is what I use them for. Because this signature one, it does pretty good damage and plus it works perfect for healing. So
Yeah, he's kind of taken a back seat to Paige for me now, and he
yeah,
probably would be more of a healer now. But for the longest time, The Rock was my main striker, like the card that I used constantly. I put all my attack gear cards on him, and that's the only way I could get through the nightmare mode was with The Rock. Triple H Authority, he gets that 10% damage to gold cards, so I was using him for a long time just as like a placeholder behind 2 gold cards. But if he's like the other Triple H's, he's very easy to use. He's probably got the staggered heavy combo and all that stuff. Do you like Triple H quite a bit?
yeah. Stagger only works obviously against the wall. The tap one is better than the heavy strike for the silver card. I have him like 4 more levels left until he's level 50, prestige 7. He's definitely a great striker card in my mind.
Okay, so he's a great striker. You know, if you get the opponent pinned up against the wall, you can do the staggered heavy combo, which is very useful in
Yeah.
like just basically finishing the match. I don't like this guy because he's in a suit. I don't want to play a hero in a suit.
That's the mantra he's got right now.
I
That's
know.
going back to being the other Triple H next year sometime or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the authority and all that, but all right. The Arena Ultimate Warrior, and I don't know anything about this card. What do you think about this card here?
Well, first off, Ultimate Warrior, rest in peace. But
Yeah.
definitely amazing with the low 40%. I just don't like. I wish it was just something instead of adrenaline. Have it be health, or instead of health, have it be adrenaline. I don't like the 50-50 chance because it can screw you over in so many ways.
All right, now we're coming up on the last card, and Deadman Undertaker is awesome. And I want to say why he is awesome. It is because of this Deadman ability. When he dies, he comes back with max adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
So either you can knock out, you can go back to back third specials, or the way I use him is as a healer. And if he dies, then I can fill them up with health really quickly. I can heal them 3 more times when he dies. So it's like very useful. Plus, he has high health, so it makes him a good healer.
So yeah, his choke slam does only 4,000 damage, where I have him now probably 4,100 when he's maxed out. No doubt, he's probably the best healing card in the game. But I'm definitely gonna have to put him against Biggie just in case to see if anything happens there.
So, what are your 3 best cards in silver?
My 3 cards I use all the time for high level matches are gonna be Banshee Knight Page coming up because I'm swapping her out for Brock now. But I use Brock usually all the time. Authority Triple H and Deadman Undertaker.
Okay, so and right now I'm using Page, Undertaker, and Rock, and I think we both agree that that secondary slot where you're using Triple H and I'm using Rock, it could be any number of characters that could be in that slot. But I think Banshee Knight and Undertaker are no brainers. Any other cards that you're interested in or wish you knew more about? I mean, for me, I'm just intrigued by Backstreet Brawler, Dean Ambrose, and Stephanie. You know, just because they've got interesting passive abilities, kind of a gimmicky things. I just really like that. Any other cards you're interested in? The silvers?
Well, obviously the Pantheon now because I thought of him as a healer, and probably Back Alley Brawler is the ones I want to try to see how good they are.
All right. So, the moral of the video is Page and Undertaker.
Overpowered.
Yes, as far as silver cards go. Yeah, be sure to check out SharkPlays' channel. He's been doing a lot of videos. Right now, you're mostly doing Immortals videos, is that right?
Yep, I'm doing WWE Immortals videos right now. When Star Wars Battlefront 3 come out and when Black Ops 3 come out, I'll be doing videos on those.
All right, so you like first-person shooters on consoles. All right, well, thank you for coming to the show, and as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.